Yo guys, what's up? It's me, Take Flight, here back for another Valorant video. Today, I'm gonna give you my guide on the Mr. British Boy cover art man, Phonixe. Phonixe is the first duelist we're gonna be covering on this series, and other than Sofa, he's probably the most complex character we're covering yet. Out of all the duelists, Phonixe is the most simple. Yes, and he's quite complex. So let's start. Phonixe is a duelist. Like I just said, his job is to take space using his abilities, like his wall, flashes, and mollie. He's pretty good on some maps. On other maps, he's just purely inviable. But that's the thing with Phonixe. Let's start with an ability breakdown. First, we have his C. Blaze. Wall. It's a wall. Blaze. Equip a flame wall. Fire to create a line of flames that move forward, creating a wall that blocks vision and damages enemies passing through it. Now, this guy is one of the only characters to have a passive. His passive is his ability to heal off his utility, to damage his allies, enemies, but heals him. Space. Let's go to my makeshift site for a second. Say I want to plant, my allies need to plant up there, because that's default apparently for some reason. My allies can come in from here, but this is the enemy's. I can use my wall to go wall it off, get onto Spike, and then play off my flashes. That's basically his wall. His wall can also be curved a certain amount. That amount, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's about 90 degrees of curvature. Yeah. I'd say it's about 90 degrees of curvature from the wall. Let's do a quick distance test. About 15 meters. Next is his Q. The flash, which is the easiest and the hardest at the same time. There are about a million ways to throw Phonixe's flash. Some being bouncing it off the ground. Others just being funny and useless. And then you've got his conventional flash. It's a flash called Curveball. It curves 90 degrees and then pops. So he's able to do stuff like that, and get frags. It's a flash. Next is his mollie. It heals him, and yes, it's able to kill a bot. His wall can also kill a bot from full HP. Each of his abilities heal his wall and Mollie both heal him for a total of 60, and they do stack. His mollie heals him faster, that's because it's active for less time, and his wall heals him the same amount, purely because it's up for longer. Next, we have the thing that makes Phonixe Phonixe. This. His ultimate. Run it back. It lets him have a second chance at life after he dies. He'll pop and come back to his first state. Phonixe's entire playstyle is based around his ult. I'll go to a standard Phonixe execute. A standard Phonixe execute would look something like this. Do that, and now we're playing post plan. If you didn't notice, that requires everything, including his ult. That's why his ultimate is insanely cheap. Now, here's something that you might find interesting. Here's something you'll find interesting. If you go into the void, it'll spawn him back. If he dies early, he'll just be spawned back. With shields. Now, Phonixe, like I just said, Phonixe plays off his ult. His ult is insanely cheap, so you can get about 5, 6, 7 ults a half. But that's if you're good enough. You need to be collecting ult orbs. You need to be consistently collecting ult orbs, finding picks, and all that. Which is easier said than done. Overall, Phonixe is a pretty easy agent to learn, because all his abilities are simple, but a bit more complex. His flash alone is more complex than the entirety of Brimstone's kit. Apart from the fact that he can throw lineups. But there are crosshairs and ways to make him line up anywhere on the map, as long as there's an object in the way. Phonixe has an incredibly low skill floor and incredibly high skill ceiling, and I would definitely recommend him to someone picking him up. If you're a player in high elo watching this guide for some reason, then you would probably know that he's absolutely must pick on some maps like Ascent and pure garbage on other maps. This is purely by the size of the map and how much distance he can travel with his run it back. We'll go do another distance check. Like this. So yeah, he can make it the whole 50 meters. He can make it about 50 meters. With his thing. So maps that are any longer than that, he's kind of suboptimal. Next, if you would like to see. Next, I'll display some damage statistics and a time lapse of it dealing the damage. So actually, that deals enough damage to kill 2 players. And then this one deals enough damage to 2 players, deals less damage though. So, that's about it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Adios. Arrivederci. Goodbye.